Hi guys, Gert Safari again. The rifle on the table in front of me was given to me to play with by the same gentleman that loaned me the Sumatra. The rifle in question is a Daystate Air Ranger 5.5mm in a 60 foot-pound version. It's a lovely piece of equipment, supposedly beautifully made by Daystate. Everyone knows Daystate for their innovation and their quality. I've had the rifle for 2 weeks, but I've been busy with this and that, and yeah, I haven't had a chance to give it a proper review. So yesterday I thought I'd give it a bash, and on the 11th shot it blew out the pellet prod O-ring where it seals in the barrel behind the pellet. This is where my first doubts started arising. Just having a good look at that. This front lip of the O-ring groove, just behind the taper, feels razor sharp to the finger. So I suspect that every time that an O-ring is fitted, even at the factory, it already gets damaged. 60 foot-pounds sounded awesome, but because of the necessary preload that needs to be put on the hammer to hit the valve to release the air to push the pellet, the bolt is uncomfortably stiff to pull back. You really have to get a good hold of it. The other thing is this beautiful looking thumbhole stock. I'm not a fan of thumbhole stocks, but that's just a personal preference. Is 14 millimeters thick there and 17 millimeters thick up there. It makes me scared, but yeah, I suppose they know what they're doing. I don't mean to pull the rifle apart or being too critical about it. It's just that it costs a lot of money. It cost over 20,000 rand here in South Africa. My Air Arms S510 twin tube carbine, also in 5.5, was also expensive, and it was 15,000 rand. You just think that on a 20-odd thousand rand gun they would deburr that at the factory. Honestly. The other thing is that the butt pad. I'm a tool and die maker by trade. I've done a couple of rubber molds in my life. When the molds come together, the rubber actually overflows into what we call an overflow, the excess rubber, and then it gets cut off cleanly. If the overflow is not big enough, you get a thin film of rubber between the two halves of the mold, and you don't get a proper cut off. Now, this is a beautiful butt plate, but it's got these pieces of rubber that's not cut off. Again, for the price, can they not trim that in the factory? And then, I don't know what happened here. There's actually a piece missing. It doesn't look like damage that happened from use. I suspect that also came like that from the factory. I'm sorry about the very incomplete review. This type of gun I can't really review on my 12 meters because the whole idea of it is to shoot bigger vermin and stuff you want to eliminate out to maybe 70 meters. What I also did notice in the first 11 shots, the velocity crept up fast. Like every shot it went up like nearly 15 feet per second. So I haven't reached the top yet, but I also suspect that there won't really be a flattening out of the curve in the middle somewhere. I think it'll go way up and then immediately start falling in the same increments. Of course, that is speculation. That is not based on a proper test. It's just that Harold needs his rifle back tomorrow. It's late. It's threatening to rain. So I thought, okay, let me give you the little bit that I could give you. And please, take what I said with a pinch of salt. It's still a magnificent air rifle. It's just that it disappointed me ever so slightly. I think, for instance, the 40 foot-pound version would be the better rifle. Of course, I suppose the pellet probe O-ring groove will still be sharp. There will still be a rubber that's not cut off properly from the butt pad. But at least the person will get rid of the very stiff rearward cocking action and maybe get a flatter sort of power curve in the middle. I don't know. You guys watch the other experts on YouTube and form your own idea. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.